Welcome back to Gothic 3. Last time we fought a bit in Ardea, and this time we're going to head up here to Jack, the Tower Guard, and see if he has any new quests for us. Before he only had one quest to... You'll see in a second. And there is a scavenger. Might as well do away with that guy. Yes, the bow is eternally useful in this game. Just beyond everything else. The bow, if you're, a hand-to-hand, a melee kind of fighter, playing kind of a melee character in this game, your bow is your best friend because late in the game you get bows that are strong enough, and basically there's bows and crossbows in this game. Bows use arrows, and there's tons of different arrows. Crossbows use bolts, and as far as I know, there's only one kind of bolt. I think there may be a couple. Actually, I take that back. There's a couple different bolts, but they're rare. Arrows, you have flaming arrows, and you have exploding arrows that this crazy guy makes up in Nordmar. Grab another healing root. And yeah, that's Jack.
Ahoy, matey! Headed for a great adventure!
Nice tower you've got here.
Aye. It's just right for an old salty dog like me. But it's a dangerous neighborhood, I tell ya. These bilge rats are everywhere. They don't give an old sea dog a moment's peace.
Have you seen any orcs?
Heaven forbid. I hope they have better things to do than scare an old man.
What bilge rats would those be?
They're roaming the entire coast. Just walk up the coast a little ways to the northeast. They set up camp there, and they can't wait to cut my throat while I sleep.
I'll take care of your bilge rats.
You know, matey, I've no idea how I could ever make that up to you.
Try and think of something.
You take care of yourself, will ya? Those scoundrels are dangerous.
He's a pirate. At least he sounds like one. Anyway, the bilge rats that he's talking about, and there's one of those. Okay, that is a blood fly. You see that thing walking up there? It's a little fly with a stinger. Kind of looks like a. You'll see in a sec. I'm gonna kill it real fast. And since I already pulled one arrow, I'll just shoot it on the ground and pick it up. Anyway, yeah, there's the arrow. We can't take anything from these animals and such until we get the hunting skill. Then you can take different things like their fangs and their tail and, of course, their hide. Anyway, the bilge rats he's talking about are a group of pirates up here. If you remember earlier, Sebastian, no, not Sebastian, the vendor guy back in Reddick, he mentioned a guy named Ortega up on the coast. Okay, you can see their camp right up there. Ortega is... It's this pirate, I guess you call it, bandit, I mean. And he has a bunch of people, and they're up in a cave to the north. And there's quite a few quests in this starting area that lead you to believe that it is a good idea to go try and attempt to kill Ortega. Please believe me that Ortega is near impossible to take down at this point in time. I have always had to come back later and kill Ortega. There's just too many bandits in such a small area of that cave. Too many of them use ranged attacks, and it's just near impossible to kill them. So right now I'm just going to take down these guys from a distance, hopefully. And the curvature of this hill got in my way, but anyway. Hopefully if we kite him back to Jack, he'll help us out. See what I mean about arrows? They're just so useful in this game. The only bad thing about arrows is if you can't kite, you can't shoot arrows. They're just, it takes too long to pull back the bow, and if you get hit while you're pulling back the bow, it cancels out the whole thing. So you absolutely cannot shoot arrows while someone's attacking you. And what is this? Ortega's instructions. Special friends. I don't know what that is. Maybe it was added with the quest pack. We'll have to take a look at that. And what does the shore leave? Pirates among themselves. And a map of Yarr Island. Looks like the pirates don't know what map this, or to what island this map guides. And is that a, yes, we get a ring and an amulet of strength. Okay, that is extremely good. Look at its gold value, 16,000. And the ring has 300, but that amulet is just amazing at this point in the game. 10 strength, that's 10 learning points that we don't have to spend, which means that if we have the gold, we can learn two-handed weapons fighting right now, instead of having to wait until we had another level up. Which we did, we could have learned it anyway, but now we have another few learning points to spend. Hopefully we'll find a merchant soon that we can sell this stuff to. I am going to quick save real fast. I hope I haven't been annoying you guys with quick saving too much. Alright, Jack.
The bilge rats will never bother you again.
I knew you'd help me out, matey. I don't have a whole lot I can give you, but take this as a reward. Keep your chin up.
And we get 100 gold. That's not very much. Let's see what he has on his house. He has quite a bit. Let's see, what's over here? I don't know why the camera does that when you sneak. Don't ask me. Okay, those were two exploding arrows, if I believe, or if I guessed right. No, those are head knocks. Okay, it knocks down the opponent. Those are really good for kiting, but sadly they don't work on everybody, and there's not a lot of them, so you don't really have much use. Let's just get as much profit as we can out of this little trip, so I'm going to take out Jack.
You hit me? Just you wait.
And we stabbed him in the groin that last hit. Pirate danger. Okay, a letter from Hamler to Jack. I don't remember all these different things. And yes, Jack isn't dead. Of course, if you want to kill him, I'd take my sword out and I'd hit right click and see how it kind of targets him like that. Then I'd click and I'd jump up and stab him. I think I showed that off, so I don't know why I said that again. Let's go to, let's read all these different things we've been getting. Let's see. Order our day. Alright, it's a letter from Zardus.
Oh, my head.
Okay, see, Jack's alive. Alright, the humans of the mainland are weak, but not all humans will kneel down before you without resistance. Some experienced fighters of Enos will come across the sea. They call your reign in question. Alright, why would Zardus, yeah, this is interesting. This is, of course, added with the deal, but... but these fighters are stronger and more determined because they are guided by a god. Because that I request you secure all areas at the eastern bank. No city, no farm, no forest should stay under human control. That kind of conflicts with what Zardus is planning. You'll see soon enough when we actually talk to Zardus. Actually, you won't see soon enough, because Zardus is up in Nordmar, and we have to go through all of Murtana. And then I'm going to go to Varent and do most of that, and then I'm going to go to Nordmar. So it'll be a long time before you see Zardus. Actually, I think I might go to Varent before I go to Gotha. Most of the time I take on Gotha right after Murtana. I'm sorry, not Murtana, but Montera. So I think this time I'm going to head down to Varent, work through that, then come back up and work through Gotha, take the teleport stone, and go to, see the barrier right there, go to Vengard, work through Vengard after Varent right then, and then from Vengard you get a teleport stone that takes you outside of Vengard facing Faring, and I might as well just do Faring then, and Faring leads to Nordmar, so I think it'll work out going that way. I think that's actually the way it wanted you to go. Let's look at this again. Pirate danger. There are pirates again, sailing near the coast. Please come tell us immediately when you see them, especially so when they land at the beach. Hamler. Let's see, as long as we don't have to, as long as we do not have the support of the rebels, we will have to help ourselves. Hamler said that. Okay. Shore leave. I daren't wand trouble again. I guess that's a pirate. What would you call it? Accent. I'm not catching on to it well, so I'll just read it as it's supposed to be read. You know, my accent. Last shore leave you have smash it Ortega's bloke his gob pretty bad. Fortunately, Ortega didn't like him neither. Otherwise, we had to look for another middleman. Okay, this is painful to read. Meet his new guy on 3 rock cliffs near the eastern village. The village is named Ardrian or so. That is your last chance, get it. And Krog, Gornless Rat, improve your scrawl. Every other word is misspelt. That doesn't happen on my ship. That's funny. That's funny. Whoever wrote this had humor. Okay, Roger. Not more than 500 gold coins and not of that value. And special friends, tomorrow the guys will be back again. I want to see you at the arranged meeting point. Take along the stuff from the second chest and bargain a good price for it. No more than 600 gold coins per item. I don't want to catch sight of you again. Don't forget they need the stuff. And watch your gob if you plan to screw them. They make short shrift of you. Ortega. Alright. Pirates don't have good spelling. Yeah. And is that a rainweed? It is. Hidden behind a rock. The poor little rainweed thought he could get out of my potions. No, he can't. Alright, I might as well end the episode here. Actually, there's quite a few little plants back here. Let's see, what is that, a wolfweed or something? Snapperweed. And ogre leaf over here. So with that, I'm going to end the episode because my timer rang a bit ago. So yeah, I will see you all next time.